Working. Oh God, did that? Oh, why? Why is it always every time I have an amazing intro and the audio is never working right when I start to stream? What's good? What's good? Friday morning. Hello, hello, hello. Welcome to the party. If you're just now tuning in, well, welcome. If this is your first time watching the stream, get ready for a lot of craziness. It's gonna get crazy up in here. I don't know today. Today might be one of those days. Oh my baby Jesus. GameStop right now. I'm gonna cry. I'm going to cry. Oh my. I can't do it. I quit. So this morning, looking here at GameStop, you can see the gappers. These are stocks that are gapping up this morning. Really nothing looking that amazing right now. A couple stocks on there, but nothing that's like, wow, that's, I really want to go crazy on this stock. But I'm going to show you some stuff that I wanted to really go crazy on here. GameStop this morning. GameStop got news of it's a news of another rumor of another rumor of another rumor. So back in 2018, there was a rumor that GameStop was going to get bought out with private equity. I think it was probably like right here. Maybe, no, it was in June, I think. It was June something. I don't even know where it was. It was somewhere. Wait, June. Where's June at? I don't think it even. These are the daily charts. So back here in June. Okay, so back there. I don't know. I thought I was looking at the monthly. So back there in June, they had a rumor came out. You can see the big spike there from $14 to $14.36. It's kind of been bounced around, but ever since October, basically, it's been following the market lower. And then today, there was news that possibly there might be more news of a rumor that could possibly have more news that could possibly be closing this deal, this buyout deal in February. So this morning I was watching it. I was really wanting to get short here at the 1470 area. I was messing around with some other stuff and wasn't paying attention. And then we had one more little pushback up there, but you can see it now at 1421. So GameStop was a beautiful setup this morning for a couple of different reasons. Not even just because it was like, oh, this is going to be my short, but really I liked it just because it was, overextended on the 5-minute chart. You can see all the way up there to 1472, getting nice and overextended. I mean, that would have been either way, even if this thing would have went higher, I still think it would have pulled back, That's kind of the good thing about the whole, overextended idea is even if a stock is going to go higher, later on, if it's going to show strength, it's going to maybe go to the moon, there's still a pretty good chance that it's going to pull back. And yes, I didn't just wake up. I woke up at 7:30. Give me some props here. I just don't really spend much time messing with my hair. If you got a problem with the way I look, well, you can leave a comment down below. All right, let's keep going. I'm going to pop this thing out so I can read better. All right. There we go. How do you do, somebody asked, how do you do auto mark your open and close? I don't know. Oh, sure. So this morning, GME, as well as the big one I was watching. You can also see on the gapper list here, these are the stocks that are gapping up this morning, stocks that have a little bit of news overall, stuff like that. And, we'll see what happens here. You never know with these types of days when it's just looking slow pre-market. Not much volume really on any of this stuff either. So nothing looking amazing right now. Do I want to be what? So we'll see. We'll see what happens here later on. Overall, let's take a look at the overall markets. Yesterday, actually ended up getting some action on SQQ. Actually shorted SQQ right here at the top, 1820. Ended up covering down here below 18, and you can see it rallied back. And I was thinking about going short overnight, just kind of like, oh, I might want to go short because I'll tell you why. So if you're looking here at the Qs, let's take a look at the Qs. It was holding this 150 area, 149 area. It was holding this kind of like as a double bottom yesterday, kind of double bottom down there. So I was thinking after hours, like, ooh, I might want to get short here on the SQQ, but just didn't get the action. There it is up there to 152. So a little gap up in the overall market today. You can see the SPY as well. SPY was holding that 244 area yesterday and then kind of pulled back after hours. And then this morning gapping up. So the market's been all over the place lately. It's been some really good volatility in the market. And you can see You can see 250 area. That back up there, 250 area, kind of getting stuck, pulling back 244. So really, we'll see what happens today. I don't know if I'm looking at this right now. I'm looking like, ooh, this is kind of looking like it wants to keep going lower. You know, just by looking at this formation. So we got this wave. We pulled back to here. We bounced up here. So that 244 area is going to be a key. I think if we can't hold that 244 strong during the market hours, that was after hours yesterday. After hours, we pulled back. We'll see what happens today during the actual market hours or live, you know, during the market session, the USA stock market session. Somebody asked, do I ever plan on trading Forex? I trade cryptocurrency. It's kind of like cryptocurrency, Forex currency, kind of, sort of. Not really, but kind of. Ooh, the price of silver looking good. Price of gold looking good. I bought that silver and gold, and I haven't even looked at the prices most. That's the kind of cool thing about when you buy physical gold and silver. You just kind of, you buy it, and you don't really know what to do with this. So you just put it away, and I guess, you know, in 20 years, I might be rich. I might be poor. We'll see what happens. Am I going to stay live today? It's looking like I might stay live through the market open today. We'll see what happens here. It's not looking, nothing's really looking that hot right now, so I don't want to put the, I don't want to put it out there that there's a good chance that I might not make any trades today. Today is Friday. Not that I'm trying to make excuses here, but today is Friday, so we might get a little bit less volume today and a little bit less action. At least pre-market right now, we're just not seeing that action. So I'm going to give it a little bit of time, but right now you can see the gapper list looking thin. Looking thin. Thin. What do I think about Apple? Oh, Apple's getting just murdered lately. Tim Cook came out, what was it, yesterday or the day before? Tim Cook came out saying that they're going to have problems with iPhone sales. And look at this drop from 158 down there to 142. So pretty wild move there. You got NVAX this morning doing a little bounce around here. I'm not really a big fan. Yesterday, after hours, made a big move there from $2 up there to $2.36, kind of pulling back now, holding this to kind of 17, 220 area right now. We'll see what happens there on Invax. It's one of those stocks that kind of bounces around, does a little something every once in a while, but it doesn't really normally have like a huge range. You can see the range on this, you know, going from $1.80, $1.99. I mean, even up here, $2.25, up there at $2.50. So not really a big fan of Invax. It's kind of always one of those stocks that pops up, pops down. Any option advice on Apple? I don't really have any option advice. Not really an option expert. Maybe Donald Hensley would be the guy to ask about what to do here for an options play on Apple. I mean, it's one of those things. You know, it is Apple. Apple has a lot of cash. They got a lot of money. They talked about they're going to do a buyback. That was their big thing. They're like, you know, since we do have a lot of money, we have a lot of money, Apple said, you know, they're going to start buying their stock back. And, you know, maybe that's enough to kind of find a bottom here. Maybe, you know, they want to keep the stock above the 140 area. So we'll see what happens there. But overall, I think it's a hard time right now in the overall market just to kind of figure out when, you know, when to call the bottom here. With the SPY, it's just getting these like whipsaw moves, up, down, up, down, up, down, really crazy all over the place. But, you know, obviously, if you are looking to get long for the next 10 years or so, you're looking for a long-term portfolio, I mean, you're buying at a pretty good area in terms of risk reward here at this point. I mean, obviously the market can always go lower from here, but at least you're not buying all the way at the top up here. So, you know, same idea, you know, with these wave formations. Looking at the overall market, you know, 290 area. Would you want to be going long for the next 10 years at 290? Probably not. But, you know, looking here at the 230, 240 area, you might be thinking about going long for kind of a long-term opportunity. So we got FLXN just kind of popping up there on the gapper list this morning, getting a little bit of volume here. Yesterday, after hours, dropped from $12 down there to $9.80, bounced back to $12, and kind of right now just sitting there at $11. So we'll see what happens here. I'm going to keep this one on the watch list. I got to pull it up on another chart over here. I got multiple charts that I'm watching, so if you see there's just one chart right now that we're looking at, that's not the only chart that I'm watching. So I'm going to see kind of what happens here on FLXN this morning, kind of figure out let's figure out why FLXN dropped like it did last night. See if we can figure that out here. All right, so looks like earnings, I guess. So the earnings was bad. So they had a price cut as well. Had a price cut. So I guess yesterday was the earnings, had a conference call, and there's the reason for that drop. We'll see what happens here on Flexin today. I don't pay attention to the bond market, AJ. I only have 2 eyeballs. I can't watch everything. Do I primarily short sell? Really just depends. There's no like there's no preference, I guess. EPZM got 6,000 shares traded. It's up 25% right now. Got a big buyer sitting there at 750 right there. Interesting. FLKS, a little penny stocker, jumping from, what did it jump from, 36 up there to 72. Bounced around this 52-cent area. Might be some opportunity there, kind of pulling back down to that 50-cent area now. Gonna see if that's gonna find some support there. Looking at the daily chart here, this thing pushing up there to that previous resistance there, the 73-cent area. So you can see kind of how that reacts. I always love looking at the bigger picture on these time frames, on these charts, and seeing, you know, wow, back there in November we had a high there at 73 cents, and look today we had a high there at 74 cents. So interesting, you know, it's always interesting to see how these stocks react to previous resistance, support, and all that. I mean, that's basically, you know, if you were smart, and let's say you had FLKS, maybe you bought it here for that first spike. If you look at the daily chart, you can basically see, okay, this is going to be the next resistance, and bam, there it is. You know, it's not rocket science by any means, not rocket science. Or maybe it is rocket science. I'm not sure. What else we got? Let's take a look here at the VTVT. VTVT's been kind of trying to do something, but yesterday kind of just selling off there end of the day. It had some nice little pops there. It opened from $2.66 up there to $3, and then just selling off here. I've been trying to get some shares just short on this thing, but just not finding shares just short easily with VTVT. Speaking of shares just short, a new opportunity with SpeedTrader just had a new thing come out where you can now locate shares just short right inside of the platform. Really cool. So if you're a notorious short seller and you're looking for one of the best brokers in the world for getting shares just short, well, look no further than speedtrader.com/Patrick. Ching, 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 ching. All right. Let's keep this going. You can see the gapper list. I want you guys to see kind of exactly what I'm seeing in terms of what I'm watching. Right now, we got AMID kind of popping up there on the top of the gapper list. Let's take a look there at AMID this morning. We do have shares just short, but we only have 26,000 shares so far in volume. So that's going to be interesting to see if that's going to get some more volume on it. Give me an opportunity to get short on this thing. That would be beautiful. I would love to hammer a beautiful short here at open, right? You know what I mean? Little short action. We'll see if they can get up there. Have some action. Taking a look here at AMID. Trying to figure out why AMID is popping up this morning. All right, so they got a buyout offer on AMID this morning. Today they announced, it was yesterday. Why is this just, is this after hours? Yeah, this is after hours yesterday. So yesterday after hours, they came out with news that there could be a buyout at $4.50 there on AMID. So we'll keep an eye there on AMID. Trying to see if there's any, like, if it says kind of when they would close that buyout. Looks like they announced it back in September of last year, but now, I don't know. I guess maybe they had to revise it or something. That's kind of what happened there. So we'll kind of keep an eye on that just to see if that does have some opportunity. You can see that move the other day from $4.30 down there to $2.75, just getting crushed. I think that was what, back there the last day, so Monday this week. A big move to the downside there on AMID. Let's see if that could possibly play out the same way today. We'll just keep an eye on it here. I got to pull it up on my charts. AMID, kind of watching that $4 area as resistance, if that's going to hold there or not. Other than that, what else are we looking at this morning? Keep this party going here. Showing you guys like I said, showing you guys the gapper, so you see pretty much exactly what I'm seeing. And we'll see what happens here. BOXL this morning kind of moving around. Yesterday had a nice little rally from the $1.40 area up there to $2. Looking here at the chart, you can see BOXL from $1.40 rallying up there to $2, up there to $2.15, and then this morning kind of holding that $1.80 area. And see what happens. Hey, first time viewer, Daz. Welcome to the party. HSGX, little penny stocker, been bouncing around there this morning from 20 cents up to 24 cents. Yesterday, made a big move there from, 13 cents up there to 28 cents, pulling back down there at the end of day. There are shares to short on this thing, which is interesting, definitely interesting. You can see kind of what happens here. If this thing does get really overextended later on, might be looking for a short opportunity here on HSGX. Not going to lie. Let's get a little squeeze going here. Might be something to watch. Oh, HSGX here. Looking at the daily chart. Had a big gap down there from 48 cents down there to 8 cents now. From 8 cents up there to 28 cents. So big move there. Let's see what happens here with HSGX later on. I'm going to keep this on the watch list just to keep an eye on it. Right now, I got AMID, I got FLXN, GME, and HSGX kind of watching there. Interesting. GameStop, just going lower. You know, story of my life right there. Story of my life. From the 470 area now down there to 1410. Why are you going to do that to me? Why are you going to do that to me? Somebody wanted me to look at AGEN this morning. Bouncing around there this morning. I want to see GME, GameStop get some action. I don't know. I would love to see this thing just like rally back up there to 1470 and get stuck there one more time at open. Then it'll just be a nice little washout. But if you look at the daily chart, you got a lot of resistance coming up there. You know, obviously that whole dollar resistance there at 15. We got the resistance there at 15.22. We got resistance coming up there at 15.76. But we also have this consolidation area, you know, right there at that 1460s. We had a while, pretty much all of October, a little bit right there till the end. We've consolidated there around that 14.64, $15 area. So I'm thinking there's going to be a lot of people, either bag holders from this consolidation area that are like, I'm trying to get out for a, you know, a smaller loss. And then you got all these people down here. I mean, if I had bought GameStop and I woke up and it was worth $14 and I bought it down there at the $12 area, I might be selling some shares, or, you know, I might be taking some profit at that point. So I'm thinking that there's going to be some opportunity here. But the problem now with GameStop is we need it to get overextended again to the upside. You know, right now it's kind of just holding this $14 area. So I'm not really sure I want to go and just jump in short right at that $14 area. I'd love to see it get overextended to the upside. I have not made any trades today, so we'll see what happens. Let's take, people want me to lower, what do you need me to look at? What do you need me to look at? ADIL. Oh my gosh, ADIL. This morning, ADIL. This thing's been bouncing around, but it's kind of the same thing as INVAX. Don't really like it. Not really a big fan of it. We'll see kind of what happens later on today. Kind of getting stuck there at the $7 area. So you can see kind of trying to go for a new high there on the daily chart. Trying to get over that $7, but kind of just getting stuck there at $7. So having some trouble there. INVAX, kind of the same thing I just talked about earlier. How it just doesn't really move, you know. It just doesn't really want to do anything. And you can see yesterday, the range, it just isn't enough really to get me excited. Even from $2 up there to $2.36, just isn't enough range to really get me excited. You know, I want to see some serious range there. PIR 8,000 shares traded so far this morning. 30 cents stock. I always wonder what people want me to say when they ask about these types of stocks. I mean, obviously, we've been kind of bouncing around that 30-cent area for a little bit, but it's hard to say, you know, what's really going to happen here without really knowing the story behind the company and all that. But this morning, got a little gap up, but only 8,000 shares traded so far. So, interesting. Taking a look here at the Gapper list one more time. We got AMID still on the top of the Gapper list, then GameStop, DB, VT, UXIN, and FLXN. FLXN just going lower now. I was trying to keep an eye on that one for a short opportunity, but right now just kind of going lower, so we're going to give it some time there. UXIN this morning kind of doing the similar thing it's been doing lately, kind of bouncing around pre-market and then just kind of getting sold off there. One thing, I have a problem. This is what I hate. You know what I hate about, I hate when there's like a stock like UXIN that is just like been bouncing around a bunch lately, you know, been bouncing around, and it's kind of like everybody just starts trading it. It gets kind of overcrowded, and it's just not, and I don't know. It's just not easy to trade these types of stocks. It's easier. I really like to trade stocks that have like, that are new, that people haven't traded for a while, or, you know, they're just like popping up with news out of nowhere. Like, you just get a stock that just randomly pops up with news, and it's like fresh, you know, that nobody really has like a solid plan. It just creates a lot more volatility and a lot more action in terms of being able to, you know, either get a nice short going or a nice long going. So I love kind of playing into that first day big move, maybe the second day. But when you get these stocks like UXIN that have been just kind of bouncing around the last couple of weeks, I don't normally trade them just because they become kind of just like, it's hard to put a word on it, but just I like to trade stocks that are like fresh out of the oven, you know. They still got a lot of life in them. A lot of meat on the bone. There's still a lot of meat on the bone, I guess you could say. So FLXN kind of at that $11 area right now. Like I said, kind of watching this thing, but right now I'm not liking it because, you know, we're going from $9.80 up there to $12, pulling back to 10 right now, $10.80. So we'll see. We get some volume. Only 33,000 shares traded so far. I got to pull it up on the charts just to keep an eye on it and watch it here. So we'll see if that's going to do something. I'm kind of interested to see what happens here with AMID now, with that buyout offer. If this thing's just kind of hold that, if it's going to hold that $4 area, you know, it's not really much we can do at that point. So might be one of those things. We'll see what happens here. If this is going to pull back or not. We'll see. Back to the Gapper list here. Pretty much is still same things we've already looked at, everything we've already talked about. So nothing looking too crazy. Nothing looking too crazy right now. So playing it safe today. I might not make a trade. I'm going to put it out there. I might not make a trade today. Just to let everyone know now, if you're waiting here to see me make a trade, I might not make any trades. If I don't see an opportunity here, I'm not going to make a trade. It looks like GME is just going to go lower and lower here. Oh, that's painful. I might shed a tear for GME short there. That would have just been too easy. Blowing it this morning. Blowing it. What else we got? GME down there to $14 now. Baby Jesus. Baby Jesus. Martin is short GME at $14.38. Nice work, Martin. There you go. Already up 30 cents. Not bad. I really wanted that short there at the 14.70 area. I really wanted. The funny thing is, like, you can see this thing that was like 8 o'clock in the morning. So this morning I got on the computer at like 8 in the morning, and I saw that push up there to 14.70, and there was a decent-sized buyer sitting there at 14.70, and I could have gotten short nicely there. It would have been nice to get short at that 14.70 area, but just didn't pull the trigger right there out of the gates. You can see basically right there at 8 a.m. we had that push up there to 1470, and ever since then it's just been pulling back. So had a little test one more time there at 1469, but there was a bit of a spread there. Just couldn't really get in the middle of that spread. So down there to $14 now. Ah, painful, baby, painful. What else? What else we got here? People want me to look at. What do you want me to look at? I want me to look at NOUV. Is that a stock, or are you just telling me something, a funny joke? I don't know. UWT. Bouncing around this morning. It's one of those things, you know, if you're playing these oil stocks, you're playing the gas, oil, you got to really kind of be looking at the overall market, looking at the overall oil market and stuff like that. I just don't have enough time, or I don't really care enough to do it. So I don't really have an answer for you there on UWT. Kind of looking like it's bottoming there, but there is no bottom for those types of stocks. Those 3 times ETFs are created to basically always go to zero at some point. So it's not like a long-term play. It's more of a day trade there. What up, what up, what up? Good morning. If you're just now tuning in, welcome. Welcome to the party. Daniel, there is a video on my channel that'll give you the exact trade ideas layout. You can download it. You can watch the video talking about everything that I'm looking at there. So this morning right now, I'm just not looking hot across the board. I'm not seeing anything. I don't want to ruin people's dreams here, but right now just not looking hot today. I'll tell you one thing. Some of my worst days, or I don't say my worst days, but some of the days that I'm red on, you know, my red days come from mornings like today where there's just nothing really looking hot, and I end up just kind of like bouncing around, not really having a plan, end up kind of FOMOing into something, and then before you know it, I end up taking a loss. So I've definitely been able to identify that as a problem with my trading, so I'm going to make sure that I don't do that today. Not trying to do that today, baby. Somebody asked about FLKX. Like I said before, I don't trade stocks under $1. Just kind of what I'm watching. But right now, you can see FLKX. If you're into those little penny stockers, there it is. There at 50 cents. It's looking good. It's looking good going into kind of pre-market. You know, at the end, going into the market open here, just because it's kind of holding that 50-cent area. Nice little pop up there, kind of starting to bottom out here. We'll see if this is going to hold that 50 cents. If you're looking to buy, you know, there, I think it's pretty good on the 5-minute chart, kind of holding the EMAs at 50-cent area, and see if this will kind of push back up there towards 60 cents here at open, and see if that action comes in there. But it's a better buying opportunity than buying up there at the 74-cent area. That's for sure. Definitely a better opportunity there. So GME kind of pushing up there. Still low volume on these pushes. 14,000 shares traded there, and then right back down there. So maybe that was one of you guys shorting it. Congratulations. We'll see if this is going to find some support. I'll kind of see, I think maybe here at open, if GME kind of breaks down here, breaks below 14, maybe if this pushes back up, kind of turn that $14 area into resistance, might be a good little play here. Kind of need to hold that $14. If you're looking to go long, I'd be looking for that to hold that $14 area. But if it can't hold, you can see there's a lot of downside here from $14 basically back down there to $13. So I'm not sure there's going to be really much support kind of forming in that area. Overall, looking at this chart, it's just been going lower. Had a little bounce recently kind of in the middle, the end of the year there for the holidays, which is kind of interesting because the overall market's been selling off. But we had a nice little bounce there so far. I guess the beginning of this year, end of last year, a little bounce from the 1160 area. But we're running into a lot of kind of supply, a lot of resistance. And I'm thinking there's going to be just a lot of people kind of bag holding in this area that are just looking to get out for a smaller loss, or they're just kind of looking to get out in general. So that's one thing to always think about. So we'll see. Kind of see if it's going to hold that $14 area here at open. That'll be kind of what I'm watching. Still not sure what's going to happen with AMID here. AMID kind of just holding that $4 area. There's these stocks that have like a buyout deal happening, or the idea of a buyout deal. A lot of times they'll just kind of get stuck in that buyout deal area. So right now, AMID kind of not a lot of shares traded so far, but kind of getting stuck there already at the $4 area. So I'm sitting back, I'm watching, I'm waiting. I'm going to see what happens here at open on GME. We've got about 10 minutes here, and the volume just not really coming in here so far. You can see the gapper still so far this morning. The gapper list, basically everything we've already talked about, we've already covered, we've already looked at, is what we're seeing on the gapper list. So we're going to see what happens here at open. But for now, we're just kind of sitting back here. Got a little bit of time till the market opens here. A little bit of time. We'll see. Dun 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 dun. This is when I need like a. This is when I need like some kind of intro. Not intro, but what do you call it? What do you call it when somebody has like a play and then they walk away for a minute and come back? What is that? Oh my God. What is that called? Come on. Someone's got to be smart enough to know what the middle of the play is when people take a break. Intermission. Intermission. Oh my gosh. Full on retard mode. Yes, intermission. I need a little intermission, you know? Someone else. I need somebody else to come in and do like a halftime show. Maybe I can hire somebody to come and do some like magic tricks. Magic tricks. GDT in the house. What's up? What's up, my boy? What's up? Halftime. Yes, need a halftime show. Never go full retard. Don't ever go full retard. Never. All right. So like I said, watching GME. What do you think, Garage DayTrader? What are you thinking? You think we're shorting GME here at open? Come on, let me know. Let me know what you got. What's your plan today? GME, baby, let's do it. Short it all. Short it all. Short everything. Short everything. It'll help too. I think if we get the overall market kind of selling off here at open, definitely would help. But what I would like to see here, let's say we get a nice little spike up there, you know, 247 area, 250, 240, yeah, 247 area, 247 higher, 247.90, maybe 248 here at open on the SPY. Let's say we get a big spike, right? And then we just start selling off. That would be good for us. So we'll see what up. We'll see what up. Oh, somebody called me a pussy because I don't trade Forex. Oh, okay. Okay, cool, dude. Good one. That one hurts me deep. Hurts me deep inside. ASNS. It's up 1.5%. Wow, look at that chart here. Look at the 5-minute chart. Just going to the moon. Going to the moon here on ASNS. Normally, the volume is really low on this thing. I looked at it yesterday. The volume just really isn't there. So we'll see what happens here. Why don't I trade Forex? I don't trade Forex just because I don't know. I don't really have a reason why I don't. But I do have a reason why I'm going to try to short GME this morning. I'll tell you that. I will tell you that. MICT. Mic training? Not sure what that means. MICT. What we got? Where we at? We got 6 minutes here. No, I want to start focusing on trading futures this year. Be some opportunity to trade some futures. Oh shit. There we go. All right. Now you can see my chart. Oh, GME, come on. I need this thing to pump one more time. Come on. Somebody go and pump this baby up. Somebody go spread a rumor that this is going to $18. Let's get a nice little pump going there. I guess I can't say that actually. This SEC's coming after me. Do not go and make a fake offer for GameStop. Don't do it. Wink, wink. Do not put out any type of news about GME. Don't do it. How about this? You guys all buy GME. push it to 14.70, and then we all sell at 14.70, and then we ride it back down to $13. Ooh, that could be a good idea. That could be a good idea. I can already hear the phone call that I'm gonna get from the SEC or somebody talking about how I'm manipulating stocks. It's coming. It's coming. I'm gonna get an email. I'm not sure how the SEC reaches out to people. Maybe like a courier, maybe like a pigeon. I don't know. Is the SEC even working right now? I think the government's shut down, right? The government's shut down. I'm good to go. I can talk about pumping stocks all day. Ooh, look what's happening right now on the SPY. Look what's happening on the SPY. We're getting that squeeze going here that I was just hoping for. Up there to 248 now. Let's see if this is going to try to get GME going here at open. Need a little bit of action. I got to get some little action here. Jordan Pepper getting short there on GME at 14.50, covering at 14.16. Everybody who made money on GME this morning, just send me $5. Just send me $5. Yeah, I'm keeping an eye on FLXN as well. Just give you guys an idea of what I'm watching right now. I'm watching GME and then FLXN as sort of the stocks that I want to trade this morning. FLXN, let's see if it's going to push up there. We basically need two pumps to happen. We need GME to pump, or we need FLXN to pump. And we need them to pump at open. And once they pump, we can look for a short opportunity. But right now, just not having that opportunity there. And you can see on the gapper list, nothing new on the gapper list. Still the same old stuff. We've already looked at all this. So let's see what happens here at open. Got about 3 minutes here till the market opens. 3 minutes. Countdown. Count it down. Count it down. How many people are watching right now? 422 people. That's sad. It's kind of my fault, though. At one point, we were doing like almost 1,000 people watching the live stream, but I wasn't consistent with it. I don't live stream enough to keep people consistent and watching, so it's my fault. Nobody to blame but myself. Nobody to blame but myself. I love going out and living my life more than I love live streaming, just to be honest with you guys. Live streaming just takes a lot of time. A lot of time and a lot of effort. If I wasn't live streaming right now, I don't think I would even be trading. I think I would be probably on the water fishing. I would have just left. I would have left already. But since I'm live streaming, I got to stay on the computer longer. Just for you guys. There's a good argument going on right now between somebody in the chat talking about Forex and talking about how it's hard or not hard. And all right. Here we go. Market's going to open soon. We got 2 minutes. 2 minutes. Somebody asked about UXIN as a long opportunity. I can't give out financial advice because I'm not a certified financial person. But, yeah, we'll see what happens here on UXIN. You got that $4 resistance. Look at yesterday. There's a lot of resistance coming up there. So if you are looking to go long here on UXIN, keep an eye on that previous resistance. Hey, Jackson, God bless you, my friend. God bless you. God bless all the good people watching the stream right now. Look at that. We're losing people. Now we're down to 414 people watching. Damn it. All right, there we go. Market's about to open here. Let me pull up GME one more time here. Look at that. GME down there to $14 now. Let's see what happens here at open. Ding, 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 ding. All right, count it down. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Ding, 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 ding. All right, what we got here? FLXN kind of popping. GME holding this $14 area right here. Let's see if it's gonna break through 14. Looking weak here. Let's see what's going to happen here. What's going to happen, GME. Look at Look at the volume on this thing. Still not getting any volume here. Only 14,000 shares traded. Oh, so there's that breakdown below 14 now. Oh, yeah, there it is. There's no volume there. Where's the volume out on these things? FLX in. This has got a short sale restriction on it, so that's going to be a little bit harder. I'm going to just keep an eye on GME here. GME, let's see what's kind of happening. Where's the volume of this thing right now? Is the market not open? Did the market not open yet? Somebody turn up the volume here. This thing is just not doing it. Rick Sanchez said that GME is not a short. Let's see if he's wrong here. Let's see. 1385, 1382, 1380. I don't know, Rick. It's looking like a short, my friend. Looking like a short. So I just want everyone to see. I always like when people talk about stocks and stuff, and then everything is a trap. Halo, I thought you were trading Forex. What are you doing here? Giving us advice on life. I'm not sure why he thinks that there's strong support at 1350 on GME. Look at FLX in here. FLX in squeezing up there. Up there at 12 now. Not sure I want to get in front of this freight train right now. Big star there, 1190 popping up there. BOXL bouncing around there from $1.76 up there to $2.12 right now. GME kind of slowing down here. There's like no volume here on GameStop today. There's a little bit of bounce. GME pushing up into that resistance area there at the 1410, 1414. See if it'll push up here to 1430s one more time. EPZM from 750 down there to 677. Just getting murdered right there. Wow. Look at the volume on this thing, though. The volume is just like nothing. This 5-minute candle's got 144,000 shares. I think Halo's drunk right now. So GME getting back above the EMAs right there. So for now, looking bullish. We'll see what happens here. But overall, still not really liking much. FLXN going from red to green right there, above 1250 now. Wow. I'm happy I didn't jump in early short on that thing. Look at that. From $11 up there to $12.52 now here on 1260. Up there at $12.50 on FLXN. So red to green move there, looking strong right now. So playing it safe there. Glenn's going to the moon. I like it. What do you think? You think GME is going to push all the way to 1471 again? Tasty. This is GME on the chart still. Big seller there at 1450. Oh, you gotta be kidding me right now. I was just moving my amount of shares to short there on GME there, 1446. Hoping for a little bit more push for a second. I'm gonna give some time here on GME, looking to see if this can't push a little bit higher up there first before getting short. If I am gonna short there. Taking a look at the scanner there. So you can see the scanner stuff that's popping up there this morning. Got GME, CCCL, ASNS, and Voxel on the scanner. Glenn really wants me to look at AGEN. Really wants me to. AGEN up there at $3 now. 390,000 shares traded. Pushing above 3. AGEN is not really looking too hot, though. From $2.85 to $3 this morning. Having a little bit of trouble there. GameStop pulling back down there. don't know. I don't know what's going on with this guy Halo right now. He's like on another level this morning in the chat. I can't even focus on trading because I'm reading his messages. They're too funny. He's like very angry this morning so far. All right, so we got, I think Alejandro said he's short on GameStop from the 45-cent area down there to 14. Let's see if he's going to get that pullback down to the 14. I'm with him. I'm in this trade together right now, Alejandro. We're in it together. We are in it together. It's kind of like I traded it with you, but not. Let's all put our hands together and pray. And pray for Alejandro. Alejandro. Let me look. MGEN. Got the stock here. MGEN pushing up there. 358 right now. But only 28,000 shares traded so far. But looking tasty to the upside here. But it's not enough volume right there. Big move on low volume. I don't like Invax. I do not like Invax one bit anywhere. Look at the range here, guys, from 217 up there to 227. I mean, there's just nothing really to do with that. So, you know, just not liking it. CCCL is really kind of popping up all over the scanner right now, kind of squeezing up there from $1.44 up there to $1.82 now. So getting some action on it. Got 600,000 shares traded so far. So volume still kind of low. FLKS holding that 50-cent area this morning like we talked about earlier. Holding 50 cents up there to 59 cents now. Interesting. I'm looking here at FLXN if this is going to be the top here. I'm kind of looking to see if we can get stuck underneath $12. But the short sale restriction is going to make it hard to short there. GME kind of bouncing off that $14 support all the way down there to $14.05. So we'll see what's going to happen there. So I'm looking at multiple charts. If anyone's wondering why I don't look at 5-minute time frames, you can see I have multiple charts on my screen. You're just seeing only one chart. It's just kind of easier to show one chart for the live stream. But I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 charts up on my screen there. Overall market rallying up there to 248.60 now. Looking at the scanner again here. Let's see what happens there. The 14s on GME. Oh. Overall market's rallying right now. I got the Qs, got the SPY, everything looking like it's getting going there. Oh, fuck. Trying to nibble on some GME short here at 14.29. See if we get stuck here at 14.30. So a little push. Give it a second here. We'll jump in short there. 14.32. Look to add some more. If it pushes up there to 14.50 area. Hi. Let me see if we can push up there towards 14.50, get stuck one more time here on GME. Get another 500 there at 14.40. Looking for this 14.50 area to hold it down. So GME, gotta get down below that 14.30 again. I got the EMAs kind of lining up there right now. It's my stop there at the 14.55 area, right there above 14.50. Watching 14.42 right here. For this 14.50 area to hold it down. Add another 500 shares there at 14.46. I think if we can hold, I think if we can break below 1440 here and get down below the EMAs here, I think it'd be a pretty quick little washout. We're kind of holding right now there at the 1440s. Hey, da, 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 da. So retesting that 1450 again here. Looking like she wants to go higher. Looking like she wants to go higher here. A cover there. Big spike in volume. Well, now it's getting stuck. Oh, there she goes. So, it's all good. $160 loss there on GME. Not going to worry about it. Oh, Rick, you're not trying to save me. You just leaving comments in the thing about 1490. It's like, fucking A. Just closing out the chat box, what I'm going to do. It's like everyone just sits in the chat box and is like, oh, do this, do that, do this. And look at it. Fuck you, Rick. God damn it. If this thing pulls back down there below 1440 now, I'm going to be pissed. If I knew what I was doing, it's like I'm fucking over it. You can see on the scanner what's popping up there. We got GME popping up there, 1456 right now. Ugh. Day trading. It's fun. It's 10 o'clock. I'm not liking anything. I'm not going to force it. I'm not going to be an idiot here on YouTube today. So, I'm going to let it be. GME, it's kind of just what it is. I had to take a short. I was kind of sitting there all morning watching it, telling myself I wanted to take it. You know, could I have gotten a better entry? Probably. But the same idea, you know, I got to take the trade sometimes, even if they're not ideal. Just kind of pushing up in that 1450 area, looking for that pullback, and kind of is what it is. So, not a big deal. I wiped my ass with $160, so there it is. Losing some money this morning. I'm not going to complain. Kind of is what it is. Sometimes you lose, sometimes you win. And, you know, That's all it is. Talk to you guys later on if you haven't already. I'll talk to you guys later. I'm gonna go and I don't know, play on the boat maybe. I'm gonna go down on the boat, do a little bit of fishing, maybe just cruise around, drink some pina coladas. I don't know. I'll figure out something to do today. I'm not worried about it. If you guys haven't already, do me one big favor. Hit that subscribe button, and I'll talk to you guys later on. Oh, stop being a vagina. Oh, that's messed up, man. It really hurts deep down. Talk to you guys later.